Friends, you must have heard a lot about Power Query in Excel. Today in this video I will tell you in full detail what is Power Query, what are its benefits and how to use it, so watch it very carefully, and if you have any questions then ask in the comment, and if you are new to this channel then you are welcome. Make sure to subscribe the channel. Let's start. As you know, in our day-to-day life, in Excel we have to do a lot of repetitive work like removing blank rows, removing duplicates, splitting columns, etc. All these tasks take a lot of time. We use Power Query to complete this time-taking task quickly and to automate it. See, I have this raw data which I have taken from an external source. In this you will see that some blank rows are visible. You also have some duplicate data in it, and there are many columns which are not useful. Those which are unused and the names which are visible are full names. There is no first name or last name. To use Power Query in this, first of all you have to select the entire data. Like here, this is the data. To select this entire data, click anywhere and press Ctrl A. You will see that only a small area is selected. The entire data is not selected because whenever Excel finds a blank row, it understands that it is some other section and does not include it in the selection. So for that you can press Ctrl A once more, but when you press Ctrl A for the second time, you will see that the entire sheet has been selected, but you have very limited data, so this is also not a right approach. Because whatever you do, it will affect the entire sheet and not just your data, so for that we use the third option. That is a very correct option. For that, first of all press Ctrl and N key. By pressing Ctrl and N key, your pointer reaches to the last column of the last row where data exists, and here you will press Shift Ctrl Home. Press Ctrl and Shift together and press Home along with it. So now you will see that your entire data has been selected. Blank rows are also included in this entire selected data, and this is what we want because now we will do the entire data cleanup through Power Query. So to use Power Query, first you will click on the Data tab, and after that you will see that there is a Get and Transformation ribbon section here. In Get Data, you can choose different data sources. For your data, if your data is in a file then you can select from File. If your data is in a database then you will have to select the From Database option. Similarly, if your data is in a cloud server, you can select from Azure. Because we already have the data available, we will not use any of these options. Instead, we will use from Table Range. With this option, the data that you have in your Excel sheet will be used. As soon as we click, it selects the entire data, and after selecting it creates a new table. After this, whatever operation we apply in Power Query, its effect will be on this entire table. You will see here, Excel has directly selected the entire range, and there is an option below here. I have table headers, so if you select it, it means that whatever header row you have here, it will treat it as a header row. Meaning, it will consider this data as a header, but if you keep it unchecked, then it will also consider the header row as data. So right now we keep it unchecked and click OK. On clicking OK, the Power Query editor will open. Now all the settings have to be configured in this Power Query editor. Once all the settings are done, after that you just have to refresh whenever you get new row data. Now whatever you are doing in this Power Query editor, it will be applied to your main Excel sheet. Column headings are assigned to the entire Excel data. Look here, this is column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, and here is your column header which you have brought, but you had unchecked the I have table header in the table creation box there. So Power Query assigned its columns to this raw data. Let us now use the options of Power Query. To decorate our data, the first thing we will do is to set our headers, because column names with numbers do not look professional. For this, we will select the option Use First Row as Header in the menu. If you click on the drop-down of this option, there are two options in it. The first option is Use First Row as Headers, which means that the first row of our data will be used as header, and the second option is Use Headers as First Row, which means if we want to use the column names given by Power Query, then we will choose the first option here. As soon as we click on the first option, you will see that the headers created by Power Query have now been removed and our column name as headers have been set. And as soon as we have done this setting, there is a box of query settings on the right side. Our action has been added in it. All the changes or settings updates that you will make will be stored in this window. If you have made any change and you have to revert it. So you can clear the action by clicking on the cross. After setting the header row, now first of all we remove the blank rows. As you can see, there are a lot of blank rows here. To remove them, you can click on Remove Rows. Or you can open the drop-down. On opening the drop-down, you will get many options like Remove Top Rows, Remove Bottom Rows, because we have to remove blank rows. So we will select Remove Blank Rows option and see all the blank rows have been removed. And an action has also been added in the query setting. Now let me show you how to undo this action. For this, you just have to cross the last action in the query setting and your last action will be reverted and the blank rows will come back. For any reason, if you don't like any action, you can clear it by clicking cross button. Let's apply this action again and remove the blank rows, because we don't need blank rows in our data. Now the blank rows have been removed. Now after this, if you look carefully, so in this data of ours, there are a lot of duplicate records which we don't need. If you want to see, then we can sort this data. For this, click on the column and sort the data by clicking on the ascending or descending sort button. Now you can see that we have a lot of duplicate data. Just like we have removed the blank rows, in the same way to remove duplicate records, we will click on Remove Rows and select Remove, Duplicate, and on clicking, the duplicate records have been removed and this action has also been recorded in the query settings. As you perform any action, Excel keeps adding it to the query settings and it uses this memory when you add new data and refresh. We will see this later in this video. Now for the next step, we will remove some columns. Because this is our raw data and there are many columns in it which are not useful for us. For example, to remove department code column, we will select it and click on Remove Columns in the Remove Manage Columns section. And if we click on the drop-down of Remove Columns, then two options will appear in it. First, Remove Columns, which means the selected column will be removed, and second, Remove Other Columns, which means all the columns except the selected column will be removed. We will click on Remove Column here because we have to remove the selected column. But there are many columns in our sheet. We have to remove them, so for that we will press the Control button. We will select all the columns with a mouse click and then click on Remove Columns, which will remove all the selected columns, and this action will be stored in the query settings. Friends, I hope you find this video informative. Please let me know by commenting. Which topic did you like, or do you have any question? You can ask that too in the comment, and if you are new to this channel then please do subscribe. Let's continue. There are still many options. Which topic did you like, or do you have any question? You can ask that too in the comment, and if you are new to this channel then please do subscribe. Let's continue. There are still many options left to be completed. Please do watch till the end. Now we will check the split column option. As you can see here, the full name of the employee is given, but we have to separate the first name and last name. For this we will use split column. For this you will see the split column drop-down option in the transform section. When you click on it, you will get multiple options in it, which tells on which basis your text has to be split, like the by delimiter option will split the text. On the basis of special character, the second option will split on the basis of number of characters. You should explore it and tell in the comment if you have any question in the same way. You will also get the split column option on the column. If you right-click on any column, you will get the option of split column in it too. So you can select this option from anywhere. Here we will click on by delimiter option in split column, which will open this window. It has select and enter delimiter drop-down. On clicking on it, it gives you multiple options as to how you want to split your text. Like either you can split on the basis of space, or on the basis of comma, or on the basis of equals. Here we will select space because in our full name there is space between first and last name. After that there is next split at option, in which we have to select from which position we want to split it. By default each occurrence is selected, which means as many times as it finds the space, it will split the name. We will keep the default options selected and click OK. See, the full name is now split. Here the name, which had 3 words, has been split and spread in 3 columns because we had selected split on each occurrence. Let us remove this section from the query settings because we have to split only on the basis of first space. Now we will again select split column and select by delimiter option. And this time, instead of the last option, this time we will select leftmost delimiters, so that first of all the name will be split by the leftmost space, and after that if there is any other space then it will not be used. See here, the full name has been split and there is one more space in the last name, but it is not split because we had selected the leftmost option. Next, we will use the formatting option in Power Query. Here is the salary column in which salary is given, but if you see it, it is not formatted properly. At some places there are 2 zeros after the decimal, at some places there is 1, and at some places there is no decimal at all. So it is important to format the salary data. It is very easy to format the salary in currency format. For this, right-click on the salary column, and on right-clicking you will get many format options like decimal number, currency, whole number, percentage, etc. Here we will select the currency, and you can see that now the entire data of the salary column has been properly formatted, and at the same time this formatting action has also been recorded in the query settings. Next, now we will learn to apply the calculated column. As you can see that we have all this data related to employees, and in this we also have the salary of the employees. Now if we have to increase the salary of the employees by 10%, then how can we do that? We do not have any column here in which we can show the salary increase. So for that we have to add a new column. To add a new column, click on the Add Column tab, and in the General section you will find the option of Custom Column. Click on it. Now in the Custom Column box, you have to fill the information related to the new column. First of all, give the name of the new column. We keep the name Increase Salary here. Then in the Custom Column formula, we have to write the formula, which will increase the salary by 10%, so for this, after equals on the right side. Select the salary from the available columns and click on the Insert button and write 1.1 by applying the multiply sign, which will increase the salary by 10%. After that, click on OK. As soon as you click on OK, a new column will be added at the end of the sheet, in which there will be our increased salary, which has been calculated on the basis of the given formula. Now we will right-click on it and change its format, because salary should be in currency format. So we will change its format type to currency and drag this column to the salary column. See this? Both our columns, salary and increased salary, have come together. We have almost completed our formatting. Now on looking at it, this data looks fine, which means that now we can close the Power Query. And we can come back to our original Excel file. All the actions that we have performed, all those actions have also been recorded in the query settings. To go back, we will click on the Home tab and we will get the option. On clicking the Close and Load drop-down, you will get two options. First is Close and Load, and the second is Close and Load to. The first option will close this Power Query window and the entire formatted data will be copied to a new sheet in your Excel. And the second option will give you the option of selection, in which you can select where you want to load this formatted data. For now, we will cancel it because we have to load our data in the same Excel file. Now we will use the option of Close and Load. As soon as you click, the entire data and all the settings of Power Query are copied and made available in a new sheet. See, our formatted data has been loaded in a new sheet, and because this is a table, the table has been automatically formatted on it, which you can change with the table style. Now we have the entire formatted data available, which is in this new sheet, and our original data, which is a raw data, is available in our first sheet, Sheet 1. See, in Sheet 1 we have 57 rows, but after removing the duplicates, there are only 46 rows in the formatted sheet. Now, as I told you in the beginning of the video, that we will perform all the actions using Power Query, and after that we just have to refresh. So let's see how to do that. For this we have to add extra data to our original sheet. I have another Excel file which has extra data. See, there are some extra records available in this Excel file. Now I will copy them. We can select this entire data by pressing Ctrl-A, or because there is no blank rows in it. By pressing Ctrl-A, the entire data will be selected, because we already have existing data and we have to add this data to it. So we will copy all the data except the column headers in this data and paste it in our original sheet. See this? This extra data is exactly similar, raw data, which matches our original raw data exactly. So earlier we had 57 rows, and after the additional data we now have 19 rows, and in our format sheet we have 46 rows now. And now to convert the newly added row data in this list to formatted style, Click on the Data tab, and in the Data tab you will see the Refresh All button, on clicking which all the query settings stored in Power Query will be applied and the new row data will also be properly formatted. See this. Our entire data has been formatted in which there are no blank rows, no duplicates, full name is split, and all the actions that we performed in Power Query have been applied here. So friends, I hope you liked this video and you must have learned a lot from it. If you find the video useful, please like it, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video where we will learn some more new things. Bye for now.